Yeah, President Reagan, that's an interesting call because the Vikings are 3-5, and I think the Bears are 5-3, right? And that game's in Chicago, but yet the Vikings are favored?
Yes. Well, you see, anytime you've got Brett Favre, you've always got a chance. And I believe it was a good move of sending Randy Moss onto the Titans.
Right.
Well, he was a disruption. He started with the Vikings, and did they boot him out of town then, or
yeah,
he wound up with the Raiders, then the Patriots, and then back with the Vikings. And I'm not a fan of Brad Childers.
Yep.
However, I don't dislike him either. He's running a football team.
Well, I'm going to go the other way on you. I'm going to bet against my Vikings, which usually is a good thing for me, if you know what I mean.
Well, I do. I usually bet against my favorites, the Colts, just so they'll win.
Now, how does the former president of the United States become an Indianapolis Colts fan when they were in Baltimore at the time when you were alive? I mean, when you were president.
Yes, thanks for revising that being alive.
I thought you'd like that, President
Kurt,
Reagan.
We never die, none of us.
Okay.
We just either move up or down.
What we say today echoes in eternity. Is that what it is, right, President Reagan?
I couldn't hear you for the echo. You see, I'm still quick as a snap whip.
Yes, you are.
One of those things.
Okay, let's see. What else do you like, President Reagan?
Well,
tomorrow?
I've got to talk about the Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bungles.
Now, the Bengals have Carson Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
They have Cinco Mayo.
Ocho Stinko, right.
Mexican thing.
Yep.
And they've got T.O.
Right.
Now, the Colts, as you know, are very banged up. I hated that hit on Austin Collie last Sunday that gave him a severe concussion.
Yes.
But just like with the Vikings, anytime you have someone like Peyton Manning on your team, they're playing at home, the Colts -7,
mm-hmm.
with the total between the two being 47 points.
That's what I have, too.
Yes, and I've got the Colts, well, at least the forecast here in Las Vegas is Colts 27, Bengals 13. But I think the Colts will win, so I'm going with the Colts and the spread.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the total is going to be higher.
Yes. Okay.
So I would go over on that 47.
Now, if I remember correctly, wasn't President Nixon, didn't he play, it was President Ford that played college football. That was President Nixon that played college football.
No, that was Jerry.
It was Jerry, okay.
Yes, he played for Michigan.
That's right. And where did President Ford go to school at? I mean, President Reagan, or President Nixon, I'm sorry.
I believe Nixon.
Yes.
Wait a minute, Tricky?
Yes.
You know, the Dicksters here. Dick, where did you go to high school?
College.
That's right. Former President Ricky Dickey Nixon. It's always a pleasure being on your show, Kurt.
Well, I
wanted to say categorically, number one, I am not a crook.
Yeah, but we're talking football here, former President Nixon. You're not a football fan? Is that what you're supposed to say?
I am a football fan. That's why I am very discouraged about this Cam Newton.
Yes.
There was no hidden agenda.
Yes.
But I'm from Whittier, California.
That's right.
I'm not sure where I went to college, but I know I was not a crook when I was there.
Did anybody ever accuse you of being a crook when you were there?
If you didn't get it on tape, I didn't say it.
So who do you like in this game on Sunday, President? Do you like the Colts or do you like the Bengals?
Well, thanks, Tricky Dick. Boy, he just rambles on.
Well, I wanted to get his opinion, President Reagan.
Wait a minute. Dick, come back. Yes, he wants to know about your pick on Indy and the Bengals. That's an extra question. One thing I can say, let's go Indy.
There you go.
And that's all you need to know.
You were the 37th President of the United States.
And I loved every day of it until the burglars.
Yes.
But I want everyone to know categorically, when I hired those plumbers, I just wanted them to fix my toilet, not flush me down it.
Now, when you were at Duke University getting your law degree, President Nixon, did they have a good football team back then? Do you remember?
Duke has never had a good football team.
Gotcha.
But their basketball team, once again, will shine and win the national championship.
I think you're absolutely right, and we'll be talking about that in the next couple of weeks. Well, thanks, President Nixon. Let me talk with Dave Brannan. Is he around by any chance?
Hold on one second. Dave? Yeah, hey, Curt. How you doing, brother?
Hey, David, man, it's good to talk to you. You got all your buddies there. How do you get everyone in there in one room with you? Guys must be serving some ice cold beverages, my friend.
Oh, yeah, Brewski's always involved, being an Irishman. You know, I've got to make sure my guests are entertained. A little natty ice, never hurt anybody.
No, not at all. Not at all.
What'd
you think?
I want you to know, I miss everybody back in Sarasota and Bradenton. I've been out here in Vegas since '05, and I just love it out here.
Well, we miss you too, Dave.
And I've got a lot of stuff on YouTube. This, by the way, this entire conversation with former President Reagan and the boys will be on my website, which is www.youtube.com/Mr. Dave Brannan.
And is that Brannan, the Irish spelling?
Absolutely.
Okay. Sounds good. Absolutely. Now, what did you think of President Reagan's picks? He was 0 for 3 last week. What do you think of this week's picks?
You know, to tell you the truth, Ron gets a little bit squirrely sometimes. I mean, he goes with his heart. And I tried to tell him, look, take the Bears. Take the Bears in the spread. I mean, you know, you're 5-3. Chicago is. They're playing the Vikings at home. But Ron loves those purple people eater guys.
Yeah, well,
that's what they used to be called. Remember the day when the Vikings had Carl Page and
Jim Page?
Jim.
Well, they had Carl Eller.
Yeah, that's
they had
and
Alan Page.
And they had the very first scrambling Fran
Tarkenton, right out of the University of Georgia in 1961. That's a trivia question, Dave. The first Viking game they ever played in 1961. 32-14 victory at Chicago over the Bears.
The Bears. Hey, listen, one last thing before I know you got to go to commercial break and wrap it up. But, you know, one of my friends, former President George W. Bush, he's still around.
Yeah.
He's pushing his new book, Decision Points.
Yes.
And I had a conversation with GW about that very thing. You know, because now it looks like all the pundits are going, hey, maybe GW wasn't so bad after all.
About 30 seconds, Dave.
All right. Here, GW, get over here real quick. You got 30 seconds. Explain this book. That's right, Curt. I know I'm on limited time, but my time's always been limited because of my flaws. People say I couldn't be re-inoculated one more time. I had no opportunity to fix this economy like America. Entrepreneur, you know, that's small business guys.
Yes.
But my book is good, Decision Points. I've made decisions. I made points. I've made point spreads. I've made spreads on points. I don't know what everyone's concerned about. I went to Yale University. People said I snorted the white powder. I never snorted that, Curt, but I did like the smell of it.
I got to go.
All right. We'll talk next week. Former President Reagan. It's Dave Brannan.